We're back on again. So Triple I Conference, talked about this at orientation and also last month, held November 16th through 19th. That's the Thursday through Saturday right before the Thanksgiving weekend. The registration opens in early June. And I know that sounds kind of silly to be talking about it already, but that conference fills up quickly, especially with hotels. So it's time for us to turn our information, our RSVP information into Christy. And I ask you to do that by June 1, please, which means before the next board meeting. Typically, a group of us will travel together up on Thursday after work, meaning we leave about 5 o'clock. A lot of us would come back before the Chicago Christmas parade starts on Saturday afternoon to beat that crazy traffic. And sometimes others stay a little bit longer. If you would stay longer, I don't know, I guess the conference is still going on Sunday morning, is that right? So I guess the board would still, I guess the district would still cover the cost of that. Yeah. If you're just staying there for fun, then that's on your own. So you are allowed to bring spouses to this. Just know that you're kind of working the whole time, and this board has done a very good job we typically eat our meals. So like when I asked my husband today if he wanted to attend, I said, by the way, I'm working all day and I'm eating with the board. So do you want to come? And he's like, well, no thanks then. So it's not that you can't go and do something with a spouse, but really you're there to work. That's why the district covers the cost of that. So you're there for sessions and things like that. So when Christy needs an RSVP by June 1, please make sure you know if it's just you or you and a spouse, and which nights you need to stay. So if that would just be Thursday and Friday, or if you're going to stay longer.
Some people that maybe have to work on Friday or something, we've had people before drive themselves up on Friday and stay on till Sunday. We try to have as many people as possible carpool together Thursday because parking is extremely expensive, and since the district will cover that, it just saves that a little bit. And it's easier than everyone having to drive in, because it is right downtown.
I don't want to drive.
Like, it's not on the edge of Chicago, it is literally, like, we stay right on the river, so it's,
I will not be attending. That's deer camp.
I don't know that they've posted sessions yet, Chelsea. I haven't seen that, but I haven't looked either.
No, I don't think
no announcements come out. And I won't be giving directions either.
You're Rusty. He's going to be hunting. He's not coming.
Deer camp.
Yeah, can they move deer camp?
It's more movable than Triple I. Let's see. Okay, I think that's what I know. And then our school board association, we have division meetings, and the next one for our division is in Sherman, Illinois. I think that's about an hour away when I looked. May 25th at 6 p.m. RSVP is due by the 22nd, so please let Christy know if you'll be attending. Let's give her a little warning, so why don't you say by May 17th, and let her know either way, please, so she can do a group RSVP. I will go if any one of you is going. So.
It seems like they're mainly like electing officers for the region and stuff like that. Like when I looked at it, it didn't look like
a teaching?
No. So again, I'm happy to look at it again, but when I did like the quick perusal of it, it really looked like they were planning to, like elect officers for for our region. So I thought, well, if it's just that, I hate to drive all the way there, and not because the educational part of it is usually great. I mean, not that being there to see people get elected into that, but it's really far to drive just to do that.
I feel like we used to go a lot more.
Yeah, but the one in May is usually that where they elect their officers, but they're just now getting back to where they're actually in person though too. So that's what's helpful, is they're starting to have those again in person.
Director's comments, here's the agenda. Resolution chair comments, election of officers for 2-year terms. Upcoming, blah, blah, blah. Election of officers, division meeting survey, data review, and future division meeting planning.
Yeah, because that's what I thought. It sounded like they were going to do that, and then they're going to say, who wants to host the regional meetings for the upcoming year? Like it really is more of like a working meeting and not like a, hey, we're going to have this
Teaching.
So that we can educate you on or have discussion on these different things facing school boards. I mean, everyone's still welcome to want to go to that. It's probably not the best one.
Okay, and then summer hours for the unit office, what that means is the first full week of June through the last full week of July, Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5. So if you need me on Friday, cell phone. And I think that's it.
Does anyone else have anything?
Oh, by the way, Chelsea, we skipped rearranging any committee assignments because you weren't on at that time, so we're going to bring that back up in June.
Actually, we assigned you to everything.
I'm sure that you did, yeah. I'm very good with maintenance, you know.
Brian volunteered you.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Okay, so then I need a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting at 9:28. Who did the motion? Sig and Kenna. Voice vote on that one. All in favor? No one's opposed. Wasn't the longest we've had. And considering we swore in a board member, had a closed hearing, hired, talked about an administrator,